Good day to all my respected guests, friends, and family members of Pride International. Welcome everyone to today's sessions of our product sharing online. And I'm sure that all our friends here have known that recently Pride International have launched a new range of product named as the Scalar Energy product. So today we are going to learn together about this range of product from an expert who have actually more than 20 over years of experience in the industry of energy product. So please welcome our Scalar Energy Product Consultant, Mr. Jeremy Looi.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm in Kuala Lumpur at this moment, so it's 10 a.m. over here, and I like to share my appreciation for you being there to listen. All right. May I start the screen now, Sam?
Yeah, please go ahead, Mr. Jeremy.
All right. Thank you. I repeat, don't have to be that formal, bro. Okay. Do you see the screen yet now, everyone?
Yes, very clear, Mr. Jeremy.
Okay, good. If you excuse me, I would like to stop my video so I can focus on the screen. Now, lend me your attention here. I'm trying to reduce the... Okay, first and foremost, my name is Jeremy Looi, and I'm the technology provider and product consultant for Scalar Energy merchandise. Now, give me a second. I'm trying to reduce some of the thing on my side is blocking my screen actually. Give me a second. Huh? How do I? My apologies, my apologies. This is blocking my screen. Okay, anyway, I'll do my best here. I'll do without that. All right. Well, about 160 years ago, there was a guy named James Maxwell. He's Scottish. He was the first guy to tap into scalar energy. He studied... Oh, my power. Okay. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm apologize to everybody. This is blocking my screen. I can't read my notes on. Oh, Sam,
Yes, Mr. Jeremy.
I'm trying. The pictures of everybody is blocking half, almost a third of my screen.
Okay,
I
you can
apologize.
actually go to the upmost top there and you can see reduce the screen size, reduce the what we call the participant size, or you just drag it to the side. Yeah.
Okay, now much better. Okay, I hit it. Thank you. Okay, there it shows. Okay. All right, right. Now I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. That helped. That helped. Okay. Now, my apologies. Okay. After James Maxwell, Albert Einstein took over and continued with the study and discovered the theory of relativity. Okay. And now, I will not go into the technical aspect of all this, but what Einstein did was that he contributed major progress into the field, into this electromagnetic field. And from there, it deepened our knowledge of energy and the metals. Now, his theory of relativity revolutionized physics by proposing the equivalence of energy and matter. All this we are touching on in the area of electromagnetic waves, which move at the speed of light. And Einstein, through his experience, supported James Maxwell's study. And not only that, the wave move at the speed of light, but it's also constant. And one of the early names that coined by Albert Einstein for scalar energy was subtle energy. And then came Nicholas Tesla. He was known as the father of scalar energy. All right. He did a series of experiments and he made amazing discovery too. Okay, he demonstrated that the existence of this energy. Okay, we are talking about 100 years ago, and he managed to harness this energy without the needs of wires. That is breaking the traditional form of energy moving through electric wires. And he was way ahead of his time. He believed that the energy, if harnessed correctly, has endless possibility. The possibilities of even healing us, self-healing, our human. Of course, as I said, he was way ahead of his time. And good news is that today our technology has progressed to the extent that we have managed to capture this energy, like the way he predicted, and embed it into products, which now Prive is carrying those range of products. Now going back to energy, all right, everything has energy. Energy is everywhere. In the trees, in the air, on the ground, in our body, we are all energy beings. All living organism has energy. From the tiniest bacteria to the largest animal, we all have energy. Okay, even plants, they go through photosynthesis, a process that enables the plants to produce its own fruit and then release oxygen into the air, which is providing to the other living organism. So it serves as an ecosystem, energy for many different ecosystems that is powering the earth. All right. Now, in the Eastern culture, unlike the West, we have been studying energy for a long time. Even animals, for instance, do you know that when an animal falls sick, it doesn't go to the pharmacy or go towards the clinic. It just rests itself among the bush, among the trees, and we call it grounding. It just go to the trees, among the leaves, and there is where it does its own self-healing. Not only domestic cats. I have noticed this phenomenon many a times. I've seen animals hiding in the bush, and then when they come out, they are much more energized. And that applies for wild animals too. Now, there are things that the animal knows that we are not utilizing. But as I said, in Asia, we have been studying, in the Eastern culture, we have been studying energy for a long, long time. We are talking about going back thousands of years. In China and in India especially, has a long history of studying energy and natural medicine. Now, the Chinese, they will do a series of exercise in the name of Tai Chi, which is one of the most common of all the other exercise. Through that series of exercise, you elevate your Qi. Now, Qi is known as energy in other cultures, all right? It's also known as prajna or aura, okay? In Japanese, they call it Ki or life force. So this energy has been in us. So when we are talking about scalar energy, the scalar energy is the very same energy that is beaming inside us, that is glowing in us. That is the natural energy, okay? In other cultures, we call it Qi. In Indian culture, they call it prajna, okay? It's all about the chakras. From the top, the crown chakra to the root chakra, it's all about balancing your flow. The flow of the chakra is the flow of your mental and physical health. If there's a flow that's imbalanced, that block, it can cause physical or emotional challenges. Now, we all know that. What is the subject today? We are talking about health. First and foremost, that's the most important thing on earth. Okay, for all the wealth that you have, but if you don't have health, you do not live a quality life. To maintain the health, you have to have regular exercise, okay? Good exercise, this is common sense. A good diet, not fat, unhealthy, processed food. A good diet, it's also how you eat your diet. Lately, I've just discovered that if you take your fiber ahead of your protein and your carbohydrates, you reduce the glucose spike by 75%. So if you incorporate a whole holistic lifestyle of your diet, your regular exercise, and also your mental emotion, so it is when you put them all three together, you attain healthier and mental strength. Okay, mental health. Now, are you aware that you have a left and right brain, right? Everybody knows. One side is analytical, where the right side is more creative. Now, scalar energy has the positive effect where it can help balance your left and right hemisphere. And by doing so, it improve, your many aspects like problem solving. Now, how does it help with your problem solving? When your left and right brain works together, you help you connect the missing dots. Now, for instance, improve creativity. Now, your right brain is associated with creativity, right? Music and arts and so on, whereby your left brain is logical. So when you combine both of them together, you come up with new ideas. Same with communication. Left brain is for language processing, where the right is about the tonation of the voice, body language, etc., etc. Now, increase productivity because your mental focus is better, and so on and so forth. So by using the product, you see certain people enhance not only the physical part, but also the mental and emotional. Now, I will ask you one quick question. What is the number one selling gadget on earth? Okay, you can type in your answer. And of course, I'm sure many of you would have said the phone. The phone is the top selling gadget in the world. And we cannot live without it. It's not just a phone that we pick up to call somebody back in those days. It is literally everything. It is our social media, our calculator, music, our Google Map, Waze, and so on and so forth. There's thousands of applications that you can download. It has become an essential part of our life. There's no denying to the fact that we can't live without it. Even right now, many of you are even using the cell phone, okay, or the laptop for the Zoom session. But this has become a global addiction, right? There's no denying it. Everyone is using a phone. In fact, some of you have two phones, perhaps even three. And the users are getting younger and even younger. But are you aware? Are you aware that there is danger? Huh? Wait, are you aware that there is danger? Danger with something we call electromagnetic frequency, EMF. Okay, EMF is short for electromagnetic frequency. It is a radiation that emits out from your phone and other electronic gadgets. A laptop, your air condition, microwave, and so on and so forth. All electronic gadgets emits out EMF. To what degree? And the phone, which is the closest to your body that you hold on to, has a very strong modem inside, and that is frying you up. Okay, so EMF, I repeat, is harmful to our health. I repeat, is harmful to our health, and there's lots of studies that support it. It is called the silent killer. It's also known as microwave radiation. That means when you're using a phone, you're literally microwaving yourself. Okay. And last year, 250 scientists from around the world, from multiple countries, appealed to United Nations, to World Health Organization, and United Nations Environment Program for greater health protection. They appeal to United Nations for greater health protection on EMF exposure. They want the world to be more aware of the danger that we are facing. And here is a video. I would like to appreciate that you take a moment to watch this video. This video is done by the scientists.
I'm here with disturbing news about our favorite gadgets, cell phones, tablets, Wi-Fi, etc. Putting it bluntly, they are damaging the living cells in our bodies and killing many of us prematurely. I'm Dr. Martin Blank from the Department of Physiology and Cellular Biophysics at Columbia University. It is distressing for me and more than 160 colleagues who today are petitioning the United Nations requesting that they address this problem. We are scientists and engineers, and I am here to tell you we have created something that is harming us, and it is getting out of control. Before Edison's light bulb, there was very little electromagnetic radiation in our environment. The levels today are very many times higher than natural background levels and are growing rapidly because of all the new devices that emit this radiation. An example that a lot of us have in our pockets right now is the cell phone. One study shows that as cell phone usage has spread widely, the incidence of fatal brain cancer in younger people has more than tripled. We are putting cellular antennas on residential buildings and on top of hospitals where people are trying to get well. Wireless utility meters and cell towers are blanketing our neighborhoods with radiation. It's particularly frightening that radiation from our telecommunication and power line technology is damaging the DNA in our cells. It is clear to many biologists that this can account for the rising cancer rates. Future generations, our children, are at risk. These biologists and scientists are not being heard on the committees that set safety standards. The biological facts are being ignored, and as a result, the safety limits are much too high. They are not protected. More protection will probably result from full disclosure of possible conflicts of interest between regulators and industry. Rising exposure to electromagnetic radiation is a global problem. The World Health Organization and international standard-setting bodies are not acting to protect the public's health and well-being. International exposure guidelines for electromagnetic fields must be strengthened to reflect the reality of their impact on our bodies, and in particular, on our DNA. Although we are still in the midst of a great technological transformation, the time to deal with the harmful biological and health effects is long overdue. We are really all part of a large biological experiment without our informed consent. To protect our children, ourselves, and our ecosystem, we must reduce exposure by establishing more protective guidelines. And so today, scientists from around the world are submitting an appeal to the United Nations, its member states, and the World Health Organization to provide leadership in dealing with this emerging public health crisis.
Okay, and I'm back. Okay, so with 250 scientists that studied with over 2,000 peer-reviewed papers and submitted it with the talking about biological and health effects on electromagnetic fields, and they submitted it to the United Nations. And what happened? Well, a few warning signs came out like this. These are the signs that came out in some buildings. I can see them in Europe and in California, but overall, a lot of people are still not aware. There's not enough exposure. There's not enough warning. And we are still being exposed to all this danger. And there are billions of users, literally billions of users. Okay, everyone on the earth, there are more phones than there are people on earth. And okay, here's a photo taken of a man. We took this about 15 years ago. All right, we use a PIP camera. Okay, a PIP camera is a polycontrast interference photography. PIP. Sorry, I went too fast. I'll go back to that screen. All right, now the photo on the left shows the man that we took before he used the mobile phone. And he used the phone on the left side of his face for 15 minutes, just talking on the phone. And we took the same photo again. We took the photo of the same man again using a PIP, all right? And it shows that the face have heat up. heat up drastically in just 15 minutes. All right. What about people who uses the phone on a more regular basis or uses the phone several hours a day? Can you imagine the effect that it has having on you? Now, the phone is using the microwave technology, okay, to receive the transmitter. It has a very powerful modem inside. And children have thinner skulls and the brain is developing. I repeat, the children have thinner skull, so the exposure to the radiation is stronger because the defense is lesser due to the thinner skull and the brain is still developing. So there are 5 times more likelihood of developing brain cancer for children and also acoustic neuromas. Okay, this is a proven fact. There has been lots of studies showing that cases of children developing brain cancer are getting younger and younger, not just on the phone, but also from the junk food that have been pouring themselves into their body. So it's kind of sad, right? And then there's a high tension wire. Of course, there's a policy in many countries that you're not allowed to build any residential or commercial building next within 100 meters of this high tension wire. Why? They didn't tell you why, but it's quite obvious. The few between there are cases, a lot of cases in the 50s and the 60s where they sue the government for building high tension wire over residential subdivision suburbs, and cases of cancer, brain cancers, and so on and so forth are higher in those communities. And the class action is still going on in many countries. It is a proven fact. But then, as the scientist said in the video, there's the regulators and there's the industrialists. There is a war going on. Okay. And of course, we are all using Wi-Fi. All right. Now, Wi-Fi, you can receive the Wi-Fi if your modem is in the next room or 2 rooms away. You can still receive your Wi-Fi loud, a very strong signal too. Why? Wi-Fi penetrates through the wall. So what are the defense that you think your body have when you have Wi-Fi? You are exposed to all this radiation, EMF. And not just the phone that we are talking about. So many electronic gadgets, you name it. But good news is, and Prive has joined the Force for Good, and they have this Prive shield, okay, that will protect you from the radiation. Now, the Prive come in a set of 6, okay, and then we have the lovely bangles. And the watch, of course, the watch is the most powerful of all because the technology that we put in and the ingredients that we put into the watch is a whole new class by itself. It is a very, very powerful scalar energy gadget that you have on your hand if you're wearing the watch. And here's an experiment that I did with a hospital technician. Okay, I borrowed his microscope and attach it to the laptop. Okay, microscope attached to a laptop. And we use some blood to test on the participants and have it magnified on the screen. Now you can see there is a microscope that we put onto the screen. And this is what we did with the participants that we used. This is his red blood cells. Okay, red blood cells all clump up together. And after we put him through a series of tests by using the scalar energy products, you know what happened? It unclumped the red blood cells. Okay, so there's the before on the left and after on the right. Now, when your red blood cells unclump, that naturally accelerate your blood circulation. Okay, it's like a traffic jam, and you clear the traffic jam, everything moves smooth. So when your blood circulation is improved, it's moving well, your distribution of oxygen naturally move faster. So you feel energized and you feel awake. Plus, nutrition distribution is equally distributed. Okay, detoxification process commence from there too. So with the improve of blood circulation, as simple as improving your blood circulation, you deal with a lot of ailments that is within your body. Now, our body, okay, blood move through our whole body. It is our circulatory system. It carries important substances like oxygen, nutrients throughout the body. It makes up, it adds up to the heart, the blood, and so on and so forth. In traditional Chinese medicine, okay, we call it TCM. We call this energy qi. When the blood is flowing, it's called qi. When the blood is moving slow, we call it a blockage. So we do other things like acupunctures and series of exercise. Okay. Okay, that's the importance of our blood circulation. Our whole body is a miracle, by the way. God is amazing. Okay, whereby the Chinese, to accelerate and improve the blood circulation, we use acupuncture. Now, this is a different technique and of late, Western medicines are incorporating Chinese medicine and acupuncture into their system. That is very interesting. Okay, now we call it qi. Qi is the energy of life, or you can say your blood flow. Your blood is the energy of life. Your flow of blood is the energy of life. Our human body is composed of trillions and trillions of cells. Now, if you look into the cells on the micro and the nano level, there's no substance there. It's just light. We are light being. We are energy being. Okay, now here are some of the quick benefits of scalar energy. Okay, it enhances blood circulation, so it reduces body pain, it fights cancer cells, balance the system of the body, and speed up healing process. Your body starts to heal itself. It detoxifies your system. Now, number 7, increase stamina. When you got better oxygen, of course, your stamina increase. When your blood flows is better and your body detoxifies itself. On the 6, your immune system get better. Number 8, number 9, number 10 is all there. Now, I like to focus on one thing. Number 3, fight cancer cells. People debate on this. I personally have seen in my almost 20 years in this business, I've seen with my own eyes, okay, and with my own ears, I met people who have cancer, and they use scalar energy. They use the product, they follow, and they change their lifestyle. And you know what? The cancer disappeared. They went back to the same doctor, they could not trace the cancer. Now, here's the theory. Our cancer cells are low energy cells. Our optimum energy level is 70 to 90 millivolts for ourselves. But energy cells drop down to 15, 20, 10. Eventually, they die off. So energy cells, cancer cells are low cells. Low energy cells is dying. But when you add energy into it, your body starts to heal itself. The same mutinous cells that is dying become energized. Bit by bit, it get re-energized. And that is the way that we fought cancer with scalar energy. It's crazy, yes, but it's amazing. Now that I'm doing a Zoom, I cannot give you a master test, like a demonstration, but with the product, there are ways that I can show you instantly how your strength can improve, inclusive of your flexibility and your balance and your endurance. Perhaps one day I'll do a video and show you how you can demonstrate this demonstration to convince the other people the instant benefits that you get the moment you come in contact with these amazing products. And here are some of the books that I have read, multiple books, okay? The first book on the left, Flood Your Body with Oxygen, okay? And the tagline is Therapy for Our Polluted World. Now, many of our ailments on our body is that we lack oxygen. We lack the right flow of oxygen through the diet that we eat, okay? Processed food and unhealthy food, or lack of exercise, or lack of sleep for the matter. So you're denying your body the rest and the oxygen that you need. When you don't do regular exercise, you are not filling your body, your lung with oxygen. So so the book said, flood your body with oxygen. And the next book on the left, Electrical Nutrition. Excuse me. You can boost your stamina, vitality, your vitality and reverse aging and so on and so forth by just electrical nutrition. You never heard of, most people have not heard of electrical nutrition. But when we are dealing with scalar energy, we are talking about in this realm. This is the area we are talking about, recharging our body with energy. It's like your cell phone. When it's weak, you just recharge it. So when you wear a product, it is enhancing your own energy. It is the more powerful energy is not from the product that you're wearing that you get from Prive, but that help activate the sleeping giant between you, the energy inside your system. So there are a lot of books out there that support improving your oxygen, and you improve your health. You know, you heal a lot of you heal a lot of your ailments by improving your oxygen, your flow of your chi, your energy, your prana, your chakra, and all this falls under the area of scalar energy because we are energy beings. Okay. I'm coming towards the end of my presentation. I'm sure most of you would know these three couples here. Okay, the Kuresma, Benji and Gloria Kuresma on the left. In the center, that is Nathan and Faith Demicilio. And of course, the one on the right, the couple would be Hasmin and Christian Balurans. Now, these are old friends of mine. I've known them for like 14, 15 years. I first introduced them to scalar energy products 15 years ago. They are old friends of mine. Now you'll be wondering, why are they so high energy? Okay, well, the secret is they have been using scalar energy products for almost 15 years. And yep, I would like to thank every one of you for giving me your time.